Hello everybody, I just wanted to come on and give an update on where I am at in my pregnancy. I am currently 7 weeks and 4 days, and my little boy is also running around in the background, so if you hear any crazy noise, it's just him. I am 7 weeks and 4 days today, and I did want to start by giving a little background on my first pregnancy. My first pregnancy was planned as well, so we found out that I was pregnant with my boy at 4 weeks exactly, and that was because I had severe morning sickness, which started exactly at 4 weeks also. I had everything from the mood swings, the nausea. I was throwing up for everything. Like, if somebody mentioned the word Tommy's, which is a burger place over here in LA, I'd start throwing up just thinking about it. I would get dizzy every time I stood up. I had major headaches, major cramps. So literally, I was just like curled up in the fetal position every single day, from literally the 4-week mark that started. And so I kind of had a feeling that would start, or that would happen again this pregnancy. So with my last one, I found out about Diclegis when I was 10 weeks pregnant, and that was because I actually started throwing up blood, and that scared me and my husband really bad. So we went to the emergency room, and they asked me if I wanted to try Diclegis, which was a newer pill which was supposed to help minimize the morning sickness symptoms. And so I went for it because I was literally just dying already for so long, from 4 weeks to 10 weeks. So what is that, like around 6 weeks, literally 6 weeks every day, dying from morning to night, waking up in the middle of the night also to throw up. So we went ahead and we tried the pill, and it worked wonders for me. I only wound up needing it for like 2 to 3 weeks because, of course, most people's morning sickness will end right around the time that the second trimester starts, which is around 12 weeks. And so I only used the pills for around 2 to 3 weeks during that time. So I had a lot of pills left over, which I was lucky, and I held on to them because I knew we were going to try again for another baby within the year. So of course, I found out I was pregnant a few weeks ago. I was about 4 weeks when I found out, and I was fine at first, but a lot of my symptoms started to kick in right around 5.5 weeks. And the first thing that I noticed was that I had major headaches, and I didn't really get to crazy headaches with my first, but I was getting them with this pregnancy. And I also had very sore nipples, and I am still breastfeeding, mostly just when I'm putting the baby down to sleep at night. But it's the craziest pain. If anybody's planning on getting pregnant and you're still breastfeeding, let this be your fair warning. My nipples were like on fire. Like, I was literally like not crying for real, but like I was like saying to my husband, like, oh my god, it hurts, I want to wean him off tonight, like this is the last night. And I mean, I'm still doing it. I guess you kind of get used to what the pain's gonna feel like, but it hurts. So this is your fair warning for any of those planning to still breastfeed when they decide to get pregnant, or if they decide to get pregnant while they're still breastfeeding. The cramping came on a couple days after that, and then at about 6.5 weeks, which was about last week, the full-on morning sickness kicked in. So pretty much everything from throwing up. I had a complete loss of appetite. Nothing sounded good to me. Anything that I did eat had to be cold, like salads with plain ranch and like not too much inside of it. Like if I saw eggs in it, I couldn't eat it. Also, I was able to eat bread. I did eat sourdough bread once, but also another thing that would happen is like I would start eating, and then it would be good at first, but like after a few bites, it was just completely like, get this away from me, I can't eat this anymore. So yeah, complete loss of appetite. I also had major mood swings, and I caught myself doing it to my husband, so I felt kind of bad. And then pretty much just full on the cramps, everything was just back. And so I was very thankful that I had the Diclegis pills still, and we actually went to Legoland this past weekend. So what I did is I didn't take the pills right away. I told my husband I wanted to wait because even though I had some, there was only like 10 left that I had. And normally you're supposed to take 2 per night. And I also didn't want to take 2 per night. I told my husband I wanted to try taking 1 every couple days because I noticed like when I was getting off of the pill last pregnancy, I was taking the 2 a night and then I brought it down to 1 a night and then I took it 1 per night only once the morning sickness would start coming back, which happened pretty much every 2 days. So I told my husband I wanted to take 1 per night every 2 days, or no, 1 a night every 2 days. And so I was holding on to the pills and we went to Legoland this past weekend, and that was the first time that I started taking it because of course I didn't want to be dying at Legoland. I was going with some friends too, so I didn't want it to be like a bad time for me, and I don't want to be the Debbie Downer. So I started taking them, and I have just been super thankful for the Diclegis pill. Also, I just wanted to let everyone know, me and my husband we like to do everything very naturally and organic and healthy. So we're not big on taking pills, but for me, we did do a lot of research on the Diclegis pill, and the only common side effect that I could find in any reviews, and I did this research during my last pregnancy, was that people would complain that it was a highly addictive pill and they couldn't get off of it. That wasn't the case for me. So when I got off of it, I was totally fine. And I did kind of wean myself off of it, I guess you could say, because I was taking 1 and then 1 every 2 days. But I really had no problem getting off of the pill. So for me, I don't feel like I had any addictive reaction to this pill. So yeah, so other than that, I have been very thankful for the pill. And I don't experience any other side effects other than I feel great and I'm able to get up and walk around. I'm able to walk to the park again. I like walking to this to the local market over here where I buy my groceries, and I'm able to do that again. I'm able to actually play with my son and not be curled up on my bed all day. So that's been very great. Yeah, that's all I'm going to share for today. If anybody has any other questions or comments, feel free to comment under this video. And of course, if you'd like to continue following my journey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you guys.